man. Will CashGrove. Shout out to one of my top subscribers, man. He been with me since day
Yes,
one.
indeed.
I know
Yes, indeed.
he was telling me he had found me through 22 time, and shout out to everybody that's from the city that got their own channel blogs and everything.
Yeah,
And
I
I
watch.
appreciate huh.
Gotta do it. I watch. I gotta do it.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you for coming on with me, man. We definitely gonna get these viewers a nice stories, man. Man, like there's so many stories in the city of Baltimore. I don't think people understand, man, how great of a city it is, and even though it's
Mhm.
all jacked up right now. And speaking of what's going on right now in the city, you hear about that the one girl that was riding on Pittsburgh Avenue and the kids with the I think like somebody was shooting and they like the yeah like hit her car.
No,
Yeah, that just popped up. I was like, wow, that's crazy. Like, you know,
damn, man.
that's bad, man. That's gonna make it even more worse. So it's gonna get ugly for get better. So
Yeah, and hopefully get better soon, man. You know what I'm saying? We need it, man.
hmm so
Seriously.
for, so for the viewers who don't know, are you currently living in the city?
No, I live in Anne Arundel County right now. I'm out of Glen
Okay,
Burnie.
that's not too far from
Yep.
DC. That's
Yeah.
what's up, man.
Ain't too far from the city either. Well, a lot of time my people, you know what I'm saying, they always, from the city, like you come out here and too. And they like,
Mhm.
man, you think I'm asking them to go to Pennsylvania. It ain't that damn far. Ain't that damn far. It's just right there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, that's crazy, man. So I got one question, man, because now I finally get to bring you on the live and everything. Because we definitely gonna talk about the club scenes and the neighborhoods and all the communities, how it was from back in the day to present, to the past, to present, whatsoever. But what happened to the nightclubs, man? Because nowadays you go out to these clubs, you feel me? Like nobody don't be doing nothing no more. Like everybody be sitting on their phones, and even though you still had problems and all that, but it's out of hand now, man. What's up, man? What's going on? Give me an intake on that.
Man, I ain't been in the club since, but back in the day though, man, I don't. Once the phones start coming in, it start
Hmm.
giving people things to do. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as you know what I'm saying, being on there, texting and all that stuff. Back then, we ain't had no phones. You had to show up and you're gonna have fun. You're gonna go and rock off and do what you do. You feel me?
Right. Yeah, I'm just
But
like that's crazy. Like, I even when I was younger, like I was like a teenager, like we used to go to the high school parties and everything. Phones
mhm.
wasn't that advanced, but you still had to go to the girl. Like you want to dance. Like nobody's not really dancing no more. Like no bumping. Y'all had bumping and grinding back in the day. Y'all had to have
Yeah,
slow jams.
man, shit. I remember the first time and my cousin and shit, right? He took me down at Easter. So right down Paradise on Easter. So
Right.
I'm
Oh
so
yeah, the
we
paradox.
so it was like right, everybody was letting out. You know what I'm saying? Man, people was coming in there like their shirt was soaking wet, man. Soaking wet.
Oh
Like,
wow,
like,
you
yo,
sweating.
I got my man in this bitch, yo.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You can hear people that I'm in the car, like, damn, what the fuck going on there? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Everybody,
Right.
that was like kind of, I've been hearing about it, but my cousin, like, I'm gonna take you right where just to see what this is like. You know what I'm saying? So we was in the car, we saw it right when everybody was letting out. Like, and man, that shit was crazy. So I'm like, yo, I gotta go.
You got the jet. See, and that's the thing.
It's
Like
like that too.
you never leave those clubs on time. You know how it is. When them clubs get out on time and everything. Like same situation. Like even though like I love me and my boys went to the Paradox. It was like I was like 16, 15, like about 10 years ago. So we having a good time. You know what I'm saying? So we leaving. It's like
Mhm.
about the club party DJ like, oh y'all, it's time y'all go home. They gotta go to school next day, little shorty. So they be making fun of us. So we
Oh
get out.
yeah, on Sundays.
We dip out like 5 minutes before even let out. We just leave just to leave, and then all of a sudden we just see the freaking like we see like the people like really like behind us like bro, all the hoods getting together like they chatting like
Yeah,
West Baltimore, West Baltimore, West Baltimore, like doing all this chanting and I'm like, bro,
that's
I
what
don't
they
know what's
do.
gonna go
That's what
down,
they
but
do.
it's something, man. These dudes are very
Everybody
territorial.
represented on it. Everybody represented.
But actually though, be quite frank with you, I consider downtown more West Baltimore because once you get past like
Truth
Baltimore
be
Street
told,
and
yeah.
Charleston and all that, like Pratt Street whatsoever, that's definitely West Baltimore. That's the market. Like that's West
Yeah,
Baltimore. Or I'll say
yeah,
like Southwest or something like that.
yeah, yep. Because it's like, well, that's why. See, one thing about it being downtown, it was cool because like it was like a neutral spot. It was, but it wasn't. Because keep in mind, like West is like you said, West is like right there. Like it's right there. But it was still
Mm-hmm.
neutral enough. Like you still if it was something if you ain't have it with you, if you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? If you
Yeah,
ain't have it with you, you still had to go in. You know what I'm saying? Or if you ain't have everybody with you, you still had to go get them enough. You know what
it's
I'm
like
saying?
I'm just
Like
like do
so
this.
it was close, but it wasn't that close. It was close, but it wasn't that close. You know what I'm saying?
Mm, mm.
Now what was really close over West was like Twilight Zone. Twilight Zone was kind of close.
Bro, I did the Twilight Zone. I mean, you sent me the video and
Mhm.
everything, and
Yeah.
I think somebody linked me to that, and you helped me out. Like, bro, go check the video, and the scenery was good, man. Like, I just love the fact that, rest in peace to K Swift and condolences
Yeah,
to her
rest in
family.
peace.
Like, she really that was like the
Mhm.
foundation. That club really got her started. Like,
I
that was the
remember. I
gasoline to
remember.
the fire.
I actually remember her. And this is one dude. Is these one dudes used to be there, the Four Horsemen. You know what I'm saying? They used to be in there, dance, rocking off, like all of them doing the synchronized dances and stuff. Shit, everybody was in attendance, man. They had Paul Higgins was there. Everybody from the city was there. And,
It
that
was a
shit was
club
like
song.
that shit was lit.
It is a club song like down the hill and it was like East Baltimore in the house, no Fab in the house. Like you got all
Ah,
man. Man, I
yeah,
know y'all just
that
be
used to
going
be shit.
off and they hit them little dance moves
Man,
and
shit.
nobody ain't
Shit,
really
yeah.
dance.
Yes,
Somebody switched
indeed.
up the
I'll be in
anything.
there. I'll be in there fooling. You know what I'm saying? I'm in that
Right.
motherfucker rocking off for real. I used to do it. I used
Hmm.
to be in there rocking off. In
So
there
out of
grinding shit.
all the clubs that I've talked about, right, in the city of
Hmm.
Baltimore, what's the favorite club that you actually had a great blast? Like I did the Paradox, I did Odell's, I did Hammer Jacks, I've done the Twilight Zone, the Tunnel. The Tunnel was a big club. I didn't realize how big the tunnel was. People used to catch the hacks and run off in
Yes,
the
indeed.
hacks in there because it was hard to
I
find
tell
people.
you,
The
yeah,
club was so
yeah.
big, people used to
Still,
run off in the hacks.
still did. Still
I
did.
said, damn, man. I like people was
I,
crazy,
I,
man.
about four bras this dog dashing. Did the whole dash on them and shit. Hey. They was gone.
Wow,
They was
that's
gone.
you look around.
But to answer that question, man, which is a hard question. You saw me. I'm looking up like, damn. Um, what was the most lit for me, man? I gotta say the docks, man.
Damn,
It's either gonna
yeah,
be
that's
between the
was.
docks, and I had like I had a lot of fun time at the at Choices too.
Hmm.
Choices
Yeah,
used to be lit
choices.
too.
Oh yeah, I forgot about choices. Dang, I forgot
Yeah,
about.
you forgot
That's
about
how many clubs.
Choices
That's how
used to
many
be
clubs I
lit
done
too.
done. I done done like over 10 Baltimore nightclubs already. If I'm close to that range, yeah, that should be about close to that range.
Around the first, around when it first was starting, could you would leave one and go to another one. You know what I'm
Oh
saying? You
wow,
would go
like
it's
because you had the
straight
4 5
clubhouse for
o'clock
the
club
night.
or something like that would close down. Like parties was not ending
Clubhouse.
until like freaking
Pro-
5.
the- Yeah, because like the Twilight Zone closed like what two
Mhm.
about two. Well, sometimes it's later too. Sometimes it's like around four. Shit, somebody they let them rock to like four because we be coming from somewhere else and then go straight to Twilight Zone. You know
Oh
what I'm saying?
man.
Man, and the shit continues. I'm like it
Mhm.
continues on the same lit shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you feel me?
It's
Continue
going up.
on, man.
Yeah.
Going one up, getting numbers, all that shit, man.
Lit,
Like
man.
you damn near in there smashing.
Hey, those go to the bathroom probably.
You know what? People did. I never did, but that people did. As people did.
You can always
I
get to
there
go to
people
the
who did.
bathroom.
I
Like
know people who done. I know
you can
people who
always get to
did.
go to
But in
the
the little
bathroom.
corner, especially up in the tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a few people sitting over in a little corner. Trust me, when people see this interview, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's gonna open up. I want this to open up dialogue for y'all to talk too, because y'all had experiences that other
People gonna
people that's
definitely
gonna
run
see
into
the
this. Like,
interview,
oh, Snake's
they
talking
got
about this.
experiences that you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying that I can't even say.
Mhm. Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm 25 years. I don't even go out, man. It's just like nowadays, kind of waste my time for it. The girls be acting all moody. Everybody in the section standing around, smoking, drinking, and and that's it. And I'm like,
That's
time to bounce.
crazy.
Like, I be saying that come through. I mean, now if my man's or somebody having something, I'm gonna come through and
Hmm.
show out. You feel me? I'm not gonna die hard, go to the club by myself, or be so
I
in the
did
rush
that
to
too.
the club.
I
Huh?
did that too. I
Yeah.
did
See,
that too.
but
I used to
it's
go
like I
by
said,
myself too.
different times.
Hmm.
Like
Shit.
I can't
See,
remember.
it was dangerous to do that, but you had to be smart how to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you go by yourself, you know you're gonna know somebody there. You just hang, or you just stand around. People might just stand around a certain group. You feel me? And they'll just assume you was with them.
Yeah,
And you know,
exactly.
but I've done that too. I've done that too. Shit, I had shit. Shit, one time I was at this one club. I forgot the name of the club. It was in it was up by Towson.
Hmm.
I forgot the name of that bitch. If anybody on here to see this, y'all go ahead, drop the name and the link if y'all know this. If y'all
Yeah,
know this
please
club,
do,
I
because
can't think of the damn name of this club. Man, I got out there. I went down there by myself. Shit, I caught a cab. Me and these bros caught a cab down there. They live in Greenmount. I kept going though. I live up the hill,
right.
so I kept going. Dropped them off, kissing all that shit. Shit was crazy. By myself, just type of shit that happens to you
Right.
if like if like it's just you. So you
And
try
back
to tell other people this happened, then nobody believe this shit happened. You're like, yo, for real, yo, no, yo, yeah,
and
yeah.
then back in the day, it felt like you had to write the numbers down. You know what I'm saying? I should have flip me, yeah, flip phone. In 2000, but like even back, you still have to write the number down because that was a quick way to get it. And then you put it on
Yes,
your phone,
indeed.
you had
Yes,
time.
indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes. Now I got that dang on dot thing, that dot card thing.
Hmm.
You just touch you pay like 20 for that joint, right? And you've got your information on there. You just touch their phone with it, and, and it comes right on up everything you need to know about you.
Just
Yeah.
imagine, like, but you gotta realize, even like back in the day, like people remember phone numbers. Like I know you used to remember like 8 phone numbers in your head right off the rip. 222-555
Can't
443
remember
449, like all those different numbers in your head just clicked
unless
up.
I use it all the time.
Yeah.
I don't remember now, but yeah, I
Them
did. I
phones,
did.
them
But
phones kind of lower the memory of kind of made us forget that we just came in a situation that you might to call somebody. It's always good to remember at least 5 good numbers. At least I know at least about 3 numbers,
real talk.
4 numbers. Like I just started doing it again because we never know what situation you might be in. But like
I
you
need to
don't
do
have
that
no
myself.
payphone either, so
Yeah, yeah, pay phone at the same time. But it used to be pay phones that you had to be shit. Them was a crazy ass time to pay phones, T.
mm,
Man.
mm, mm. Well, I know one thing though. The Baltimore nightclub scenes will never be the same again because even back then they was trying to stop all that in the '90s, but somehow
Shit.
some way it kept afloat and different people got involved. Like, no, this got to stop. Like, this got to stop.
The only way it could,
Mhm.
and this is gonna be crazy, but nobody's gonna do this either. You know what I'm saying? You have to check your phone, check your phone in at the door. You know what I'm saying? Like they give you back your phone in the night, and everybody just go back to not having no phones, just rocking off and having fun, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, yeah.
But you know that ain't gonna
People
happen.
so
You know
now if
that
that
ain't
would have
gonna happen.
happened years ago, like a good 15 years ago or 20, then the people got used to it. But now, like, I
Yeah,
don't
that
see
ain't gonna
it happening. Yeah, that club would definitely shut down.
happen. Yeah, no bullshit, no bullshit. But yeah, man, shit.
So, and it's crazy, like wrapping up from the club era, like that era will never be the same. Even from like that, man, I think the '80s was like probably like low key the '70s was the best because I would hear like the older heads would tell me all the crazy stories too.
I heard about that. My mother and all them. You know what I'm saying? My mother and them would tell me about that stuff too, man. Like, but they had like a lot of. They had clubs like bars and stuff, but it's like I hear a lot about house parties and stuff. Like they had a lot of house parties. I ain't really go. too many house parties though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you had to be careful on the house parties. Boy. You ain't, you go in there fresh. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You got just all your nice stuff on, and you down there with some people that you ain't from. Uh, where you ain't from, they, you know what I mean? They girls like you, and shit starts just like that.
Mm.
So I can't see you though. I mean,
Keep hold on. Keep.
yeah. Can you hear me? I go out. Just start again, I guess. See if this works.
Keep. Hold up.
So I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I just can't see you though.
I don't know what happened to the thing, but if I'm talking, that's cool. But like I was
All right,
saying,
that's cool.
oh well.
Mm-hmm.
But like I was saying,
That's
like
that thing.
so like even like when you leave the clubs, right? What were the best places to eat? Because now like I feel as though you had to get something to eat when the clubs was going on.
Shit, man.
I know
Best
Crazy
place.
Jars, of course.
Exactly. Yeah, I tell you about the stage, man. That's the stage. That's just like on Paid in Full, the one over west. The one, like I said, the East Side one was, yeah, it was all right because got the strip, a lot of the whole line of strip clubs on that end. But the one over west, that's the one where everybody that was somebody went down there. You know what I'm saying? Everybody because, and then I ain't tell you the El Dorado was right next door. The
Mm.
strip club Elder, and that's where all the top strippers would be at, and everybody who made money was right there. So you'll see all type of Benzes, all type of, you know what I'm saying, Lexus, all types of shit out there, man. And that it was lit. Everybody was standing. It was just like on Paid in Full. You know what I'm saying? When you go around the block over and over again, booking shit. You know what I'm saying? It was tough.
Mm. Crazy situation,
But
man.
oh yeah. So that's one. You
Hmm.
had like Twilight Zone. They used to have like this McDonald's used to be open, and we'd stop at McDonald's and grab some food from there because the McDonald's on what the fuck is that? He's been anybody who know that one too. I forgot the damn street, but I know it used to be a McDonald's used to be open. Everybody used to go to it and like still be talking after that, and then everybody just eventually go home.
Wow.
Um, let's see where else used to be I want to say Park Avenue so bad. It used to be like this carry out downtown. I want to say Park Avenue so bad. It's like right on the corner. They got some good ass fish sandwiches in there.
Mm.
And that still be open when everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody letting out too.
Making
Yep.
mad money. Lines be long, everything. Everybody drunk, trying to eat, smoked up, everything.
Right.
Eat up, everything.
Of, of course, IHOPs. Of
Oh
course,
yeah.
Denny's.
Double
That's
T.
gonna be
Y'all had double T
double
too?
T. Of course, double
Yeah.
T.
Broadway
Of course,
Diner.
that's gonna be. Mm-hmm. And shit,
Right
man.
by East Point.
If you ain't got that kind of budget, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna hold you, man. My cousin, we used to go to we was right at 7-Eleven.
Hey, it be like
Right
that
at,
sometimes though.
we
Get
right at
some
Seven
quick, you
Eleven,
know what I'm
man, and go
saying?
home.
I don't need too much for my stomach. I need hunger. That's why, when I want to sleep better.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Couple of them Jamaican beef patties and the
Hmm.
big gulps, you be straight.
Oh yeah, true, true.
Mm-hmm.
That definitely, that definitely will make a difference. So,
Mm-hmm.
speaking on the foods now, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
how you feel about like everything that we had before, like far as like Tyrone's chicken and have you been to this one spot on Luzerne and Miami? I know you probably heard of it, P&J, something like that. It was like a burgundy, like a reddish looking store. It's on
You
the
just
corner.
did like you just did
I had some P&J's.
yeah. I
Yeah,
saw your thing on it. No,
yeah, I
I ain't
appreciate that.
no
Oh
no
man, you
no
should have went there,
no
man.
no.
Yeah, they
The
had some good old breakfast sandwiches. They had some good old breakfast sandwiches with the bacon, egg, and cheese, butter toast, and Joe's is so good. You bite into
wow,
it, it hit you just like that. I'm like, yeah, I used to get like 2 sandwiches. I wasn't playing.
shoot, the where I used to eat at, like I said, being where I was at, you had I mean, people gonna remember Atlantic Sub Shop. That was right in
Mhm.
the corner of Gay and Federal.
Yeah.
Down the street, you had Chicken Nooks. Chicken Nooks had some good ass chicken wings in there. But you know what used to be real good though?
It was better than Tyrone's chicken.
It was better than Tyrone Chicken. It was bigger too.
Tyrone chicken,
Tyrone Chicken
or,
had like their
or
wings was good. It was small, but it was good.
yeah, them wings was them little pigeon wings.
The little wings were small, but they was good. They'd come in handy, like, cause you can get a bunch of them bitches.
It's better than
Well, I don't want to monetize you. My fault.
yeah, you good. It's better than what's the name? It's better than what the oh yeah, hip hop chicken, Tyro's chicken definitely got one up over. So I don't like hip hop chicken like you know what I'm saying? That's not even Baltimore, that's like Chicago, and they just decided to, branch out and go different locations. They happen well, Tyro's chicken did the same thing. They got one in Atlanta, they got DC, they
Yeah,
got
they have real soul food in Tyrone's chicken. You know what I mean? It's soul food in hip hop chicken, but they put all that white stuff. Well, I don't want that white stuff, man. Like,
yeah, like give me
it's
sugar and
real salty. It's real salt, that white stuff. But yeah,
that made me sleepy.
yeah, I don't know what they got in there, but you know what I'm saying. But but now shit, I don't eat meat no more. So
That's what's up
they got
though.
a lot, but is a few downtown had a few vegan spots. I ain't even stopping yet. I need to though.
That's what's up, man. So how you feel about like the Cactus Willies and all you can eat places used to have back in the day? I know you just telling me. I know we didn't get the posters, man. We had that one live that video that we did on Instagram. It was like
Mhm.
you can say like a practice live. What I was it didn't let me screen record the audio, but I mean you was telling me like you ate so much food in Cactus Willies like you had to get help to get out your seat. Like you was like, oh, I'm so
Yes,
full.
indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I was about 10 years old, man. That shit, man. They had me by, you know how like they kind of carrying you like your leg broken.
Yeah.
I had to carry me up out of there, man. Like
Ate so
that,
much
man.
food, you got all you can eat.
Yes, indeed. It was people in the next. It was people in the next table was betting on can I eat all that shit.
Oh my goodness, man, that's crazy. That's the
You know what's weird?
what's that?
Um, you mentioned about Old Country Buffet, right?
Yes.
So I was watching some content, right, with the dudes from Chicago, right? And they mentioned an Old Country Buffet. He like, and they like, I'm going, like, man, we going to Old Country Buffet. And he like, and you know me, like, they gonna open up for me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I like, damn, you just mentioned about Old Country Buffet too. But
Yeah.
yeah, but Cactus Willie's was it though.
So I used to
Hornet
like their
Horns was it
popcorn
too.
shrimp. Huh?
Hornet Horns was it too.
Yeah, I heard that was before Cactus Willies, right? Like the prequel, the prep before it was Cactus Willies. Then they rebranded
Hmm.
themselves the bigger name, the bigger market.
Good ass food
It's sad
around
how they
here.
shut down
Man.
because I guess I'm gonna tell you something too, and people do not realize it. Cactus Willie's had those older people going there. They had those older people. Like when
True.
you walk in, them lines be so long. Like I used to be in line for at least about 30 to 45 minutes because you gotta realize like they gotta check people in and like then they gotta
Hmm.
they gotta seat you too because a lot of
Yeah, they had to
families
see
come
you.
in.
Sure did.
Once you made it past that
Sure did.
line and get your seat, you good.
Hmm.
They get you.
Hmm.
They used to have them. I used to take home. I used to like their little souvenir cups, like the little plastic. When I was like, when I was a kid, they used to like the little plastic because I used to like the design. It was hard. I liked the cup. The cup was pretty good.
Yeah. With the cat is Willie on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember those.
Huh.
Yeah, I remember those.
I used to always get I used to get 2 plates and dessert. I never got 3 plates. I never went overboard. But I used to be 4 though, but I never went overboard at all. I was
I
not
did
trying to take
that.
no chance of even trying to get sick. But I know it was pretty affordable. Like the kids, they gotta, be like, oh, like they tell these certain kids like, it'll be 10 you this age so you can pay $2. Easy.
Mm-hmm.
And you already know
Yeah, yeah.
they beat Golden Corral back in the day, like like in the 2000s, like it was a competition. They was across from each other on East Point, and
Mm-hmm.
it was like, nah, we gonna kind of like we got this one right here. And the whole time, like they just had happened to last longer than Cats, but who came over to with Golden Corral. It was Hibachi Grill. Hibachi Grill say, nah,
Yep,
we
yep, yep. I went in there, and that's last time I was at the Hibachi Grill. Last time I was in East Point,
that probably was a
I
while
was
ago.
there at a funeral. Yeah, at my grandmother's. Well, no, it wasn't my grandmother's. It was my older cousin brother,
Mm-hmm.
his funeral, and we ate at the Hibachi. Yep, it's a Hibachi back where I live at too, by
Mm-hmm.
the the MVA in Glen Burnie. Yeah. I eat in there sometime. I'm in there sometime eating all you can eat. Well, even though I can't eat too much, but they do make some stuff that I could eat. So
I can dig that. But it's crazy. Like they knocked the building down. Unfortunately, all the cat and the reason why it really went down, in my opinion, because the older people was going there a lot. Like I mentioned, all the long lines. It's all the people
that's the only
that
thing
was like,
keeping the Golden Corral around.
huh?
That's the only thing keeping the Golden Corral around too,
The church,
where they are.
not even the
The
church
old
going.
people.
Yep. And I think people got tired of cat is at that too. Like all the younger people like we ain't going to cat. We gonna go to different places like Longhorn Steakhouse and all that. That's when
Hmm.
they started getting popular in Maryland.
Yep, all the Outbacks and all that stuff like that.
Hmm.
Yep,
So
yep.
what am I to say? I don't know any other carols that you remember that was. I know like where I'm from like East Baltimore, like down the hill area. Like I know we got Northeast Market, and like I said, we don't no longer
Oh
got
yeah,
P&Gs.
good ass fish in there, boy. That fish in there, good boy. But I've been going there. Well, you don't know, but I've been going there for years, man. Like going to the Northeast Market. There's some good cold cuts in there.
Mm-hmm.
Up and down there buying clothes. The Murray Steakhouse. We talk about Murray Steakhouse.
Oh, that's gonna be we gonna talk about that real soon. So
Mm-hmm.
that first time you walk in Murray Steakhouse, I'm sorry, the first time you walk in Northeast Market, you'll see like you'll see like the chicken and the breakfast sandwiches and like the first two stands. The
Mm-hmm.
front entrance though,
Mm-hmm.
man. Slept
Mm-hmm.
on man.
I
Never
be right at them
disappoint.
tables eating. Right at the
Yeah.
table eating.
All in the back. I know you talking about.
Mm-hmm.
It'd
Right
be
at the
like a.
table eating.
I know you talking about now
But
because like right by like 2 sections behind it, it'd be like a little chicken, like an all chicken spot, but it had closed down like years ago. And they had like
yeah,
like a pizza stand. Then it was some Italian guys, something like that, and they just shut down
mm-hmm.
too. Like I mean, if his market's still the same, but definitely not the same. Cause I mean, of course, a lot of people, left these stands, but it definitely, in my opinion, like I like it better than no. I like it better because that's the market too big, and it's like you're gonna buy something else, and you're in there. Like at least Murphy's market straight to the point,
Yeah,
So
yeah. Everything you need is right there.
mm-hmm.
But now, Lester Mark is good. I like it because they make it kind of like they kind of like a little festival in it where people be dancing and stuff like that and do little shows or whatever.
Yeah,
But
it's entertaining.
mhm. I ain't been in there since they changed it up though.
I
I
haven't
need
been
to
inside
stop in there.
either. I was there like almost two. I was in there like almost 2 years ago.
They changed it up a little bit in there.
Yeah,
I ain't been the shit. I wish you did get a chance to catch the one like that, the one like the Northeast Market down Old Town Mall. That
mm.
one used to be lit too, man. It was like it's two sides of that. You know what I'm saying? The first side was by um shit, you ain't gonna remember that. It's McCoy used to be right there. The record shop used to play all the hardest stuff. Like you would hear Redman and anybody in there, like just get off, get the dance. So
Was this
the
similar
other
to
one
like
had
Soundgarden?
hmm?
Was this similar to like Soundgarden? That's by Fells Point for Soundgarden. That's down right on Thames Street, with a 7-Eleven on Thames Street.
Do they play music out the
No,
with the big
Soundgarden.
speakers?
No, Everybody's go to Soundgarden too. Back in the day.
Oh, you talking the club?
No, like the record, like you said, record store, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, like
yeah,
no
yeah.
Soundgarden. You know what I'm saying? Soundgarden, they got their own, like, East Baltimore. You been there before though. They got the, like, you can go down Pratt Street at the door, Brickleg, like, I'm sorry, Thames Street, the little Brickleg Street down Fells Point.
Yeah, yeah. I know you talking about.
Yeah, yep, that's it right there. Yep. That's it.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know you talking about. Yeah, now I got you.
They still open.
'Cause I used to be up in there on Fells Point too.
They still open. That's crazy. They don't just sell CDs, so they find a way to keep themselves rebranded and going.
Yeah, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. It used to be another record store too. I used to get like a lot of oldie stuff too. It wasn't too far from the main library downtown.
Mm.
I used to get my records from there too. You had to go down these stairs. It looked like in them little old bookstores.
Yeah.
It looked like that, but they sell records in there. I
You
forgot
said
the
you,
name of the damn
you said
place
to
too.
go in and go down some stairs.
Yeah, you gotta go
Like you
down
ready,
like
to go to a pool hall. Like you ready to shoot some pool.
yeah, yeah. Someone that had like a little window right there, and you go down and you walk in. Yep.
That's crazy, man. And and you just mentioned Mary's Steakhouse too. So, do you think Mary's Steakhouse will ever come back? Because I got a feeling like they can they actually sell out. They just don't have the market no more.
I doubt. I doubt they will. It'd be good if they did.
Yeah,
A
because
lot
they
of
don't
us, a
realize they
lot
can
of
still
us would
make
like
money.
what they did, especially if they had like vegan. Because I'm gonna miss out on all that stuff. I mean, that should have had me kind of like thinking a little bit like fish stuff like that.
Them chicken strips,
I stopped eating all
everything
that.
be good back in the day. I don't think people realize how good
Yes,
those
indeed.
chicken strips were.
You right about that.
For
The the
real,
the, the,
man.
the chicken strips, the
The hash browns.
the hash browns was good. Like I said, the fish square, well, the fish sticks, fish squares,
Yeah,
the fish squares was good. I used to love them. That's echelon shit right there.
man.
That shit legendary. That shit all the way legendary. A lot of food that was in there. The French fries, the little thick French fries.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, they was good too. I know exactly what you're talking about. They get you full. You cook a nice amount in the cheeseburger. Oh my goodness,
You already, you already,
you was full, bro.
you
I'm telling you, you
already.
was full. And
You know
you already
about
know what
that.
the burgers they used to sell with the cheese in the middle and the onion.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Even the little steak, the little cheese steakums type
Oh yeah, they good. They good
demonstration.
too. I know you talking about.
That shit was good too.
You throw them
That
right
shit
in
was
the
good too.
stove.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, man. You throw them right on the stove and boom, they good to go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Fried them joints up. And they used to have like these little burgers too. These
Yeah.
little burgers. They used to come in a pack like little sliders type burgers. Them shits was good too.
Do you remember they pieces they used to have? The little like the
I
circle
remember
square.
the pieces.
Yeah,
Yes,
those
indeed. I
pieces
remember
was
the
good
pieces.
too. I used to go there with my grandma like every week, like every other weekend or something like that. I used to go like when I was younger, or like even when I got older, I used to go there like every weekend just to go shop. You
Yeah,
go to
my
like Saturday
grandma.
morning, go to
Yep.
this nice steakhouse, and and I enjoy those times. Like you go
I
outside,
did.
you see the
I
hat
did too.
man, hat man. Somebody need
I,
a
I,
hat.
I, yeah, hi. You know what I'm saying? I tell you, used to be a bunch of them right next to the little market at uh um Old Town Mall. Used to be a bunch of them. Used to be like they all hung out and talking and stuff until somebody walk up and like, I need a ride. You need a ride? All right. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
They've been that hack has been around for years, man.
Oh yeah, way before Uber, right? Way.
Shit, I'm telling you some good shit, man. You know what I'm saying? They owe the city money for that. Cause I'm telling you, they probably stole that idea from the city. I'm telling you. Cause like even when I went to, even when I'm living in PG, right? For a little bit. I'm living out there for a little bit. They ain't even had nothing like that.
Mm.
Well, they had like I met one person that did out there, and they tell me what they didn't say hack. That shit was funny as shit. They said transportation. Like, what the fuck you talking about? But no, I'm good, man. He was like, we ain't need hack then, but he like transportation. They ain't say hack. They said trans. That shit funny.
Yeah, that
Shit.
was. That's man. That's the hacks. The Uber definitely owe us the hacks because they do us flag your
I'm
fingers
telling you, they
out, and
stole
hack
that.
it down.
They stole that, man. I'm telling you, they stole that. I don't know. Ain't nobody, I'm telling you, they stole that, man. I'm trying to tell you.
Just get a card and the phone. You good to go.
That's all. That's all. Shit. That's the shit. A lot of people, in that, and you still gonna make a lot of money even from do your Uber and do that. You know what I mean? Like, the people be needing rides, and then you gotta pay this and that and all that. You cut right through that for like what, like $5
Mm.
and shit. I'm telling you, $10 will take you around the city, man. 20, $10 to $20. You can
Yeah.
go to a couple places. You go a couple places for 10,
It's,
$20. You know what I'm saying?
it's better than a sedan. You gotta wait 45 minutes for your ride.
It was a damn. And sometimes shit, they end up not even coming.
Yep. You better not call like 3 or 4 in the morning.
Ah, yeah, you better start getting the bopping. You know what I'm saying? You better get the bopping for real. Yep.
It's bad you gotta get to work. You gotta wait 45 minutes.
Shit, Ubers be messing up like that too.
Yeah, like they
You
put
gotta
wrong
call them like,
locations, and I'm like, what they going
mhm.
wrong way for?
And you can see it. You can see it like they went all the way left. You can see like like because on there you can actually see like the route and all that. Like you looking at it, that shit. You watch it go left. Like next thing you know, it said another driver's coming. I'm like, yo, this is
Yeah, they was like, nah, we can't do this. Nah, hacks don't do that. They don't turn down on money.
no, they don't. No, they don't. And I'm telling you, I miss the city bad, yo. You don't know, like I need, you know what I'm saying? Like living down there, shit. There's a whole bunch of stuff you can't really get to out here like that.
Mm,
That you can get to in the city though.
that's crazy, man. That's
Mhm.
just and one thing I want to mention too. You know, one market that I used to always go to, even though Mars is better than this market.
One.
Stop, shop, and save. Come
Mm-hmm.
save money. Stop, shop, and save.
Mm-hmm.
They have
Yep.
them
Stop
yellow,
shopping save.
yellow and white bags, them plastic bag with the Stop Shop and Save logo on there. I said,
Yes, indeed. Yes,
eh.
indeed.
I think yeah, Stop
Yep.
Shop and Save didn't have their own, variety of brand stuff. Really, yeah, like, they just sell a bunch of like variety of other brands, like different food categories and everything
Mm-hmm.
like that. So they not only they really had their own actual full market brand.
Yep. Stop shopping save. Yeah, that's the commercial right there.
Hmm. But a good, I
Yep,
used to go
sure
there
do.
every day at the what? Not almost every day at the elementary school. Used to always go there, get a little couple things. It was a nice market. You go in, it was a nice and spaced out at the white floor and
Mm-hmm.
aisles. It was a big market actually. Like when you walk in, it was like so spaced out. Like that market was way
Yeah,
ahead
it
of
was. It was. It was. My
it would. You go ahead.
my grandmother and them we would always go. Like I said, we'll walk all the way from down from down Gay Federal all the way up there.
See,
All the
and
way
that's
up there to where y'all was at.
and let me ask you this. So they that's not good. Like, see how you just like you said y'all can walk there with no problem really. Nowadays,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta walk up Bel Air Road to go to the market, or
Yeah,
Miami.
I know. Because look, back in the day, you had that one. You had the one I tell you about my old school Harvard Heights.
Hmm.
You had that was let's say Big B's back when I was going Big B's, and Uh, what did it turn to? I'm trying to remember what it turned to, man.
You said it was right behind Hot Fights?
No, it's right next to it. Right across the street, matter of fact. Like right across the street.
You smell
Right
like
now, right now, right now, if you go over there, it's like um it's like this it was a damn whatchamacallit there. Social security place was there, but you had to walk up them steps. It's like steps in the back.
you talking about the club?
Um hmm. No,
Oh,
it's by Harvard Heights.
I'm a
But
little further down.
it's right across from McDonald's is right over there,
Oh, you
right
talking about
over
the
there.
apples and oranges old market?
That might be the name of it. That might be the last name they called it because
Apples
I
and
don't think
oranges.
that's up
Yep.
no more.
Wow, you right.
But they
Okay,
ain't up
okay.
no more. But it used to be. But when we was going, that was shit. They turned to Big B's. Um, two Super B's was down for me though. But they had Super B's.
So when that came,
Um,
look in the '90s or the 2000s, something like that.
shoot, they stopped Big B's like early '90s.
Hey, oh, you was a kid. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I forgot. I don't know why my brain is like a freeze. Like what that became after. I mean, even before the one you talking about with the name, it was something else. I can't think of. Yeah, because I want to say Super Pride so bad, but it was not Super Pride. It was Super Pride. It was down the Boulevard. The
Hmm.
Boulevard got Super Pride. We used to walk all the way down there too. All the way down the Boulevard to go shop
What's that one
and
store
walk
on
all the way
Chase?
back up.
What's that one market? It is called. Is it Super B? Same thing? No, it was on Chase. It was on Chase and in Patterson Park, where the old Dr. Randall Brown Mission School. It would be like a market right there. I think that is Super B's too. It's like a gold and black looking logo looking market.
Damn,
I think that
that
is
was
Super B's
terrible.
too. The one they was all over the place, right?
Yeah, they was
What
all over
color?
the
What
place
color
too.
was the logo? Like yellow and black, something like that.
Yep, Big
Okay,
B's.
yeah, big. It was over. It was one over by Chase and Patterson Park.
Damn, that's wild. You remember that?
Because the landmark, the logo's still right there.
Well,
They not
yeah,
the
yeah.
building now, of course.
Well, yeah, true. No, no, you talking about? I'm just talking about.
I think that
In the
is.
Boulevard.
I think that
No,
is
no, no, no. The
Super
one in
B's.
Boulevard is
Hmm.
that was Super Pride.
Okay.
That's Super Pride. You talking about? Now I got it. Okay. That's Super Pride.
Dang, y'all really. That's crazy. Like, what, all these markets are just gone. So,
Hmm.
like I said, my generation, I had started shopping saving Maury's. And
Yep.
remember that one market on Miami Street, but now it's a Save a Lot. It was like a regular market. And they ain't know what to do to that. For it was a regular market, and then it was like a whatchamacallit. It was like a what was it? It was like it was just like it just was like certain things, and this just like went away.
Yeah, like the other market you was talking about the one that was down
That tell me,
yeah. I shopped there a couple times too. But Gershbeck's ain't bad either now.
yeah,
You been at Gershbeck's?
no, I've been. I ain't even heard in a while.
Yeah, that's down there out uh, like people live out there. Not too far from East Cincinnati. I can't think of the damn name of that shit, man. But Gershbeck's was good. They had a Gershbeck's out here too.
Hmm.
Yep. But yeah, man, you know the markets we was able to go to, man, that was used to hold us down, man. Like, and you ain't had to go far. Like, it was just right there. You get all your food, all that was right there. Now, shit, because convenience stores like the same thing that you pay. Like I used to get these zebra cakes right at the store at Novex.
Hmm.
Novex was y'all seen if anybody out there to watch this live, you seen Novex or you seen like a piece of it when you watched Wild when Omar got killed. Omar got killed in Novex.
Oh wow, okay. Wow, I didn't even. Oh, wow, Novaks.
That's my store. That used to be my old store we used to go to, right in Novaks. So, but you'll buy something like a zebra cake. We used to get these zebra cakes. These 2 of them in a pack. The zebra cakes were like 50 cents a piece, right? But
Mhm.
like if you go to the supermarket, you can get a whole box of them for like $1 or something.
And nowadays, some TV kids just mentioned, now they also
Mm-hmm.
they're a whole dollar now.
Crazy, right? Them things used to be, them
All
things
these
used to be
stores be
50
all
cents.
these stores is kind of cheap now. Like chips, I'm a chips is 25 cents.
Yeah. Remember that
Chips is
too. You get
39. It's
full
39
bags.
chips now.
You get full bags. You get $1, you get $2, you get 4 bags. You can get yourself a 2 liter. You can get a whole 2 liter.
For
You eating
real,
decent. You know what I'm saying?
bro.
Eating decent. It
You
took
can
you
get
a
four
long way,
bags of chips, a nice little 6-inch cold cut, and two there, and you was good.
and you was good. And especially if you and your homeboy, you know what I'm saying? Like you will cut the cold cut in half. He got two, you got two, or whatever. Or you got your girl, or whatever. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's man.
All that's facts.
Speaking of
Yep.
the stores and everything, did you always eat onion pickle and the
Mm-mm. But that was nasty to me.
the
I couldn't
boil?
mess with
How
onion
about the
pickle.
boiled egg?
I couldn't mess with that either. With the look, I never mess with that in the bar. I know exactly what you're talking about.
If we had the
I
pig
never,
feet in there, that
I
was
never.
nasty. If we had a pig feet in there,
Yeah, I seen it. Yeah, I just couldn't do it.
and people was
I
really
never
buying
did
and eating them too.
My uncle used to be eating those, man.
I'm like,
My uncle
what
was
is
eating them.
I never like. I look at it like this is so nasty. Like, I'm not eating that.
Mm-hmm.
In there for hours.
Hog head cheese, and all that stuff like that. I couldn't get with it. Couldn't get with it. But salute to those who did. You know what I'm saying? If you already got with it out there, hey, I couldn't get with it.
Eating an onion pickle like an apple.
The onion pickles tea, I couldn't. Ugh. I tried it. Couldn't do it, man. Couldn't do it. Yep.
So I'm about to say it's just it's crazy, man. It's just mm. And remember
Oh, I ain't.
you ever been to Robert's Discount? Remember the furniture store? They they sell some cheap furniture back in the day. People slept on Robert's Discount. I'm telling you, people slept on Robert's
I know
Discount.
about it. Well, where we used to get our furniture from was Old Town. We had Kaufman's.
Mm,
Kaufman's used to be. Kaufman's
okay.
used to be. And you could meet broads and everything. It's be lit. Like, we get our furniture and stuff and TVs and stuff from Kaufman. That's where I got my first suit at. Was in
Mm.
Old Town Mall in Kaufman's.
Oh my
Anybody know about Kaufman's?
god, man.
Anybody that watches, y'all know about Kaufman's. You know what I'm saying? Lit, man. Like and shit. And shit. A lot of times, man, my even Christmas, man, like, you know, they'll send us the Santa Claus Anonymous vouchers where you can go get toys. A lot of people don't know Santa Claus Anonymous used to come through handy. Like your parents ain't really, if your parents were cheap or didn't have it, Santa Claus Anonymous, man. Like, so we go and get the Santa Claus Anonymous joint, and my grandma would take me and pick out. This shit was my grandma was just the D shit, Like, but I love her, man. Rest in peace to my grandma, man. I love the hell out of her, man. Miss Elizabeth, man. She. But anyway, so a few weeks before Christmas, and buy all the toys that I want, right? Or just about shit. But the ones that I want, and you just can't touch it. That shit was torture, man. Like, you know what you had, you were there when they bought it. It ain't like
Right.
parents would like buy, like parents would buy like toys and like hide when your kids don't right there with her behind these toys. I knew what I was getting. Yeah. Sometimes you get stocks too from McCoy's. McCoy used to be there. She'll get you stocks, fruit, cologne, and all that stuff that you never wear. So that shit stink.
Wow, that's crazy, man. Wow, that's. I mean, and they
Yours,
don't have stuff
socks,
anymore. Like you, like nowadays, parents really
sweaties.
got to go out and buy stuff. They got stuff, but I know you just mentioned with the big Santa Claus with the stuff full of it. It come like in the red bag, something like that. Yeah, I got some of that when I was younger, and they be like in a little, like in the way. I went to one when I was real younger, and I think I went to one, and it was like in like a little warehouse, and I see them giving me. I think I had mine kind of like a coloring books and toys and everything. I enjoyed it.
Hmm. Yeah, it had, and then he's had. I remember they had a real big one that was like I want to say socks so bad it's not. It's not called stocking. It's like net. And it had a bunch of stuff in there.
Yeah. Yes. Hmm.
And sometimes people be out there, you know, they had a band out there too. And I'm telling you, man, yo, you would not have want to miss a Saturday or weekend on Old Town Mall, yo, back in the day.
Wow.
I'm telling you,
So
Old
when
Town Mall.
like what? So we all right, like we get enough old town malls. I know, like now we gonna talk about the old Baltimore hoods, like the every the neighborhoods. So Old Town Mall was it like? It was like an outside plaza. I know that you walked through like the brickland streets and everything. I know you saw the tour I did.
Mm-hmm.
How I seen so many old
Mm-hmm.
stores.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And you know what was right around there? As far as you want to tell what hoods was right around there?
What was that?
Shit. Shit, you had flags was out there, the high rise flags. You had Lafayette was right there. Flags Lafayette. Yeah, I was just talking about this with somebody like last night. Literally last night we were talking about this, like
Yeah, those
flags.
projects. Yeah,
Yeah, all of them was out there. I'm
Latrobe.
telling you, Latrobe was right there. You had shit. Um Somerset was right. Somerset literally right there. That
Pleasant
shit
was
was
Pleasant
like
View Gardens open back then? They had Pleasant View Gardens back then? I don't think so, right?
no, I don't think so.
Yeah, Pleasant
I
because
don't
all
think
that
so.
was high rises.
Lester Morgan, they had Lester Morgan. They used to be that's right down from there too. Um shit. All that and that would be a lot that would be a big help to make an old town mall lit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, as lit as Old Town Mall was, I gotta if I tell you one half, I gotta tell you the other half of this shit. You feel me?
Right.
As lit as Old Town Mall was, salute. But
Yeah.
as lit as Old
Oh
Town
yeah.
was,
And shout out to
you
Mr.
also
Goodsir
had
too.
like, yeah, that's what I was
That's my
saying.
guy. That's
Salute,
my
dude.
guy right there. That's my man. He already know who he is. My day one. He already know. And look, that guy right
You
there.
gotta come tell the story. Hmm?
Might even cut you off, but we also he's one of the people I used to always go to the high school parties with. Like we used to always go to like the Dubai. Oh, the Dubai. I forgot to mention the Dubai, man. We used to go to the Dubai parties
I
and
need to go to
shake
that.
and bake and
Listen,
all that. I forget about shake and bake. Wow, I forgot about some shake
I've been to
and
Shake and
bake.
Bake. I've been to Shake and Bake. I've been to
What
Shake and
happened
Bake
to shake and bake?
maybe what twice though? Maybe twice. I've been to Shake and Bake
Right.
maybe twice because see y'all know how I used. That's why it's good. Y'all got like this. Now it's a little different.
Yeah, I mean,
But
look,
but but
I'm
but
gonna
but,
tell you
but
a little
back
quick.
then, you
Yeah,
couldn't
go
really
ahead.
be from East over there. Like, you couldn't be from East over there like that. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
I was in a situation like that. You know, me and my crew, we down there, we getting fresh. You feel me? So I run it. I think we one our like some dude that one of my mans knew. He come with us for. He got a
Mm-hmm.
girl. You feel me? So it wasn't about him bringing the girl. No, it's the fact that he got some other stuff going on. So we trying to figure out what dude up to. So we had the you feel me party going on. We having a
Mm-hmm.
good time, and then we stayed to the party end. And you already know that when them party ends, you see a whole big
Mm-hmm.
old crowd following you. West side, west side, west side. And the dude,
Mm-hmm.
and the dude that so-called King was and met us there, he left us. Him and this girl straight left us. They left early and left us, but we stayed afterwards. Man, we like
Wow.
five deep, four like 5 or 6 of us, right? And
Mm-hmm.
man, we were leaving the club. You feel me? Police out there, got them big steroid horses. Them horses like 8 feet tall, I swear. And man, we go by like close to Sandtown, like where the up there, the up there, where the Murray Steakhouse used to be. Matter of fact, it was a Murray Steakhouse on Pennsylvania Avenue.
Yes, it was. Yes, it
Man,
was. Yes,
I
it
hear big
was.
old chatting talking about West Side, West Side, West Side. You already know. Well, y'all they chatting. I say, yeah, they about to go and hold it down. So they get the
He right
accent.
walking to CVS.
Yeah, so they're approaching us, right? So they be like, it's like a army of those guys. It's like 30, 40. I don't know, man. But it was a lot of them. A lot of heads. That's a lot. That's way more than five. But man, they get to ask us a question like, "Yeah, man, where y'all from and all that." So
There you go. There you go.
me being me, I try to say something slick, but it backfired on me. I try to say, I got people with West, Park Heights and all that. Like I ain't making no sense, and that's when they like, man, I already get beat, man. Like that was a no
They
for me. I
don't
should
care
just
about
kept
none
my
of
mouth
that.
shut and just held it down.
Yeah, they don't care about none of that.
So and then like,
You had to be specific,
yeah,
and it had to be somebody that they knew, and that person you knew, they had to be serious because if they weren't,
man, and then out of nowhere, right? A tall dude,
mm-hmm.
like tall guy, like 6'4", 6'5". So I had my back turned because I was like, looking around. Man, this dude out of all people I was standing with, not saying like he caught me slipping, so he kind of like hit me, like kind of gave me like he stuffed me from behind and ran off, and the police grabbed him
Dang.
up, and then I'm like stunned what just happened for real, like I'm kind of like mad, I'm just quiet. I sat down for my man. I'm at home, but like, yo, you better get back up and go fight that nigga, man. We'll chase him. I said, police got him. And then we look around. Here come the West Baldwin. They ready to come bankers. And man,
Yeah,
12,
because keep
12,
in mind
12.
you're still there.
Yeah, police stopped from that happening. They stopped it from happening. They already knew much lead them parties. You gonna catch your beat down at the wrong place, wrong time. You gonna catch your beat down.
You already know, especially shaking bait, man. Like shit, not only beat down, man. I've heard, man, shit. Back when I was young, man, people getting their head now. Man got shot right in his car. You know what I'm saying? Right in his head,
Mm. Have you
coming
been
out
to?
there like,
Yeah.
hmm,
Have you been to the
oh,
Dubai before? The Dubai nightclub?
no, no,
Oh, yeah,
no,
you're
no.
loaded by
I
that. Oh man, he's a loaded by.
I was already out of town when this was going on, so I ain't. I know. I didn't go. I knew about it though, but I was already out of town. Yeah,
Wow, that's crazy,
no, I
man.
ain't get a chance. I ain't get a chance to go there.
Well, I'm
No.
gonna tell you what the best party I had in my life, and like I said, Mr. Good Sir, he already know what I'm talking about. The city and Poly after party, like a football, like it's not when Poly football play against each other night after when the game they have like an after party for the game. We had
Mm-hmm.
that right, man. The whole city came out. I swear the whole Merlin came out. As far as like the youth, like back then, like bro, it was so crowded there. Like the line, by the time you get down, the line is like always from like, don't you know Baltimore Street where the 7-Eleven used to be at on the
At
corner?
the bank. Yeah. That's why I was up the bank. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And Yeah, like the line was so long. Like he already know what I'm talking about. I mean, he already know what I'm talking about. So the line long, and man, like I think we had to cut with we knew somebody that was in the line already. So we see the girls that we knew. Man, we cut with them. Man, we wasn't trying to be back in that line because it was gonna take you so long to get up in there. I think you pay like what $10 to get up in there, something like that. So man, once
Mm-hmm.
we got up in there, it was on and popping, man. So many. I think this is similar to like Hammer Jacks a little bit. There was just so many people in there. I was like, I even lost my mind. So I guess I'll split up and see them on the party over or something. I caught
Yeah,
up with them
yo, do
eventually.
not
I
walk
lost them
off,
for a
not even
second.
a little bit.
I
When it's
lost
crowd
them.
like, do not walk off because they gonna leave. You gonna lose them for a little bit.
Yeah, you
It's
better.
a lot of heads.
You probably run
That's a
into like
club
one or
used to
two
be.
dudes first, and then you gonna find the rest of the guys.
That's how clubs used to be. You walk off, you're gonna lose. It's mad people.
Only time that
It's
happened when
mad.
when you try to go holler at a girl, saying, "Let me go holler at the shorty real quick," and then you don't see that person for like the whole 3 hours, and you see her in the club like, "Yo, where was that? I was, doing my thing." Man, you bluff.
Yeah. It's just and but the worst place for that to happen that was Easter. You know, I tell you about Easter. Every Easter when Easter downtown, every Easter back when we had our own little freaknik out there. You know what I'm saying? Like late night. I tell you about Atlanta's freaknik before. You know about everybody come from everywhere. The girls shaking asses on cars, and it's like a little college week they had out
They
there.
really
Like where
turned, like they
everybody
drinking, they really
where they
turned up
doing
out
just
there.
get turned. Well, we
Yeah,
had that too. Every Easter we had that. Like you know what I'm saying? Everybody get fresh and go downtown and just be walking around the harbor and stuff like that. And that's when you ain't want to walk off because people getting their pockets dug in and people got turned upside down. Shit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, this shit was lit. You'll drive there and you're gonna be in traffic for hours. You know what I'm
Mm-mm-mm.
saying? Because everybody going around in a circle trying to holler and shit. And then the clubs right after that was like, man, that whole weekend was a weekend you didn't. I'm telling you some good shit right now, right? If that was still around, and they made sure they stopped that shit, because they started gentrifying everything.
Yeah,
That's
that's
when
what
they
I'm
said,
saying. Bunch of
you know what I'm
people
saying?
got tired of it. You ain't making money, but more problems,
Well, that's the thing,
less
making money.
privileges.
hmm They first started where you couldn't ride through the block like more than 3 times, or you'll get a ticket. Um, and they tore down different things that was down there. But before all that, listen to me. If that was still around and it was still the way it was, I will. All right, it's January right now, right?
Hmm.
I would took off to go. I took off already for Easter. You know what I'm saying? You didn't want to miss Easter, yo. You didn't want to miss Easter. Everybody get deep from
That's crazy.
everywhere to be downtown, and then people from New York were down there. All types. I mean, it was people to come from everywhere and go downtown and check out our chicks and ball.
And
Be
everybody
down there, you know what
pop
I'm saying?
and have a blast for real.
Yeah, have a blast and be hanging. You know what I'm saying? Be downtown the whole weekend. Yep.
Wow, that's crazy, man.
Definitely, I'm telling you. You'll hear all types, boom, 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 boom. You'll hear all types of shit. Dun, 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 dun. You know what I'm saying? The club mix, people jumping out of the cars, just rocking off. Like you might can, you know what I'm saying? Like all these girls grabbed you and shit, and you were there riding on her to a homegirl's car. Motherfuckers with super soakers and stuff, man, shooting people. Oh, I forgot too. I ain't tell you about this last time either, y'all. I kind of held out on, you know what I'm saying? I didn't mean to do that. But also before Sunday, because Sunday you'll go to Paradox, you know what I'm saying? Sunday, the DOS was lit on Sunday.
Oh yeah,
But
they say about
before
the
all
club
that,
promotions, like the old Baltimore clubs, like the radio stations. They was like, "Come on, Sundance, yeah, come on, Sundance." I know you talking
and,
about.
and, and like everybody, you know what I'm saying? They're like, all the ladies, you hear all these, damn, I'm going, yo. You
Y'all
like,
go
I ain't
out
trying to go this week.
Sunday. Did
You
you
like, I
ever
ain't
used to
trying to go
leave
this
it?
week.
Did you ever used to leave the club and be like, "Dang, I gotta go to work like in 3 hours"?
It happened. It happened. I did
Come
it.
on, the club, the sun already out.
You knew to brought change of clothes. You knew you had to bring your work clothes in the car with you because you going. I remember one time. You know where that bank at? Downtown. It's like It used to be an old bank, but now you see Muslims. A lot of Muslim dudes be going there. And that's their Mars. You know
You
what I'm
talking
saying?
about light rail? You talking about light rail one night?
Yeah,
That's down the street from Celeste Market, I think.
yeah.
Or not too far
That was
from
a
that.
club at one time.
Oh, that was a club?
Man, we got out there and they had one night down there. I never forget this. This is the longest I've ever been in a club. I got in the club, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got in the club like I was like 12. I ain't leave out that club at like 7 in the morning. The sun was out.
Wow.
Yo, the sun was out. Yo, like we was rocking off the whole time. The club let off. The sun was out. I mean, it was over all night long. People was coming in and out all night long. That shit was crazy.
Mm-mm-mm.
That's the longest I ever. That's still to this date the longest I've ever been in a club.
My man said eight
We left
hours in that joint almost.
8 hours in that joint, just grinding shit. You know what I'm saying? They're rocking off and just grind all type of females up in there. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Mm-mm.
That was a place to be, man. Clubs was. Oh, this is about to tell you though. I cut that off, but you had to go Sunday. You had to go to Druid Hill Park on Sundays. They got the dirt bikes. Everybody show their whips off. All the females were down there. Druid Hill on Sundays, like just do your Sunday cruise. You feel me?
Yeah, then it went from that to the 12 o'clock boy. It was the dirt bike scene. The dirt bike scene in Baltimore is definitely underrated. Like a lot of talented guys,
For
besides
years,
Pino and all these other people, like
for
it's still out
years.
there still trying to make a name for themselves too. Like you gotta come down
I
the
was a little
hill
kid.
on Madison Street. That's where them dirt bikes be at too.
Yeah,
Where Bull Check
I
Park be
was.
at.
I was a little kid, and then they riding dirt bikes. Bah, 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 bah. I'm all the way as old as I am. You know what I'm saying? In my mid 40s, and they was that shit been going on. Baltimore, that's us forever. We was on them damn bikes. I mean, that was the thing. That's a part of our culture. You know what I'm saying? In the city, on them, they had to be on them bikes.
Mm-mm-mm. That's crazy. I ain't know that. I ain't know it's been like we long. It's really traditional. Like this is.
Yeah, no bullshit. No bullshit. No bullshit.
I'm trying to tell you,
See,
stuff like
and
that.
look, I can take it back like this.
Yeah.
I was reading this article, right? And I didn't know this either. That the dude, I used to hear about this name. We were talking about this too last night. The names we used to hear like in the streets too. Like the older dudes that you would be around and talk about these names. But one main name was Peanut King.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's go to Odell's every weekend. Peanut can. What you talking about?
I think he owned Odell at one point. He was the owner, if
Oh
not the
wow.
first, if not the first. But
I ain't know it's the only. They had three different. Only they had Mr. Odell Brock, Mr. Maury, and Mr.
okay, that might that might be the first. At
Or
some
not.
point, he
He
was.
tried to clean his money. He probably partnered with one of those guys. Cause the last two people that
You know what
got
I'm saying?
busted, they are the last after Mr. Brock passed away. The Mr. Odell himself. That's when they decided to let these other guys run it, and they had got caught with drug like laundering charges and everything.
Yeah, the Milton Tillmans and all them dudes. You
Yeah,
used to hear
yep.
them names too.
That, you on to it? Okay. So he
You
had
used to hear
three.
them names too. You'll hear them talk. Just be around. You'll hear your pops and talk about them dudes. They be talking about all them.
Well,
You'll
they
hear
like
the names, especially Peanut King. I heard about him like late in the early '80s, like Peanut King.
yeah.
Like when you hear like what the fuck you talking about Peanut King? Who the hell is Peanut King? My little kid ass mine and shit. I'm trying to associate shit because you don't see who the fuck these people is. But you trying to, so I'm looking at the little Plans peanut guy. Like that, he must look like some shit like that or something. Peanut King. Like, fuck. Or he must be named after that dude on the, you know what I'm talking about?
Who? Oh yeah, Peanut King, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
but like we trying to associate it.
he one of the
Like he
biggest.
must be named after that.
He one of the biggest. Yeah, he's one of the biggest bubble drug dealers of all time.
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely
It's a few.
80s and
It's a
he
few.
has the 80s and the 70s. Yeah, the late 70s whatsoever.
Lil Melvin and all. It's a few.
Big names like
It's a few.
the Barksdale and the Stanfield. That's crazy, man. It's crazy how deadly Baltimore was back in those times, the 80s and the 90s. We were just I was having this debate with my friends, my how like what era you think was worse, the 70s or the 90s? I ain't gonna lie though, like to be honest with you, I'm about to say the 70s because people like us as a people who still trying to find ourselves and our people, like it was bad, it was worse. A dude would come up to you and literally stab you in the 70s. You know what I'm saying? Like man,
Yeah,
you
the
can
'70s wasn't a
another
lot.
dude,
I mean, they were shooting too.
but not as
There's a
much as
lot
they
of
did.
beatings. There's a lot of beatings going on. My pops will talk about that. Like motherfuckers will come across you with a chain or some shit. You know what I'm saying? They straight
Man,
come across you with a
when they come
chain
up to you and poke you in your chest.
hammers and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you wouldn't even see it
You
come.
know, the '90s was a lot of gunplay. You know what I'm saying? Like, people can shoot. You know what I'm saying? Like people, but in the '70s, the knives where you get, like you said, you get stabbed. People hit you with bricks and chains and yeah,
Glass
that's a
bottles,
whole nother monster right there.
empty glass bottles.
Yeah, that's a whole nother monster right there. Yep.
That's crazy, man. That's
But
uh
but yeah, what was I was about to say something. I forgot what the hell it was. Uh, anyway,
uh and
yeah. Anyway,
one thing I want to ask too. So, how you feel about where the city at today? Because I feel as though the city definitely needs to change, and I heard that they're trying to open up Hammer Jacks as well too. Like I don't know if you saw it, but they definitely trying to get that open back up. They're not gonna open up no time soon right now. They already know once we get up in the Hammer Jacks, it's gonna be a mess.
yeah. You actually hit me to that. Them hammer jacks, man. I don't know, man. Shit, man. They stripped a lot of stuff. Their plan, man, is to get us up out of there, man. And because they taking back the city. So, you know what I'm saying? So they didn't stop the squeegee kids,
Yeah,
even though
it's new opportunities in the city.
you know what I'm saying. Um, always pray, man, to get better, man. Because
Yeah, we just gotta. I think that's why, like, even young people like my age, like, I want to. It's a mess to all y'all. Lead these shorties to the right direction. Like, it ain't gotta be just Bobby. Anybody from any city, any country, any state. Like, lead by example as an older person, because these like, and I know it for myself. These little shorties, you think they look up to you? Think they don't look at old Charleston? They look up to you. They
yes,
see.
they did. Yes, that's it.
Oh,
That's an absolute fact.
And you think that,
It's
and let me tell you something, it's too many people doing this nowadays. Oh, if he do it, I'm gonna do it too.
That's been going on for years too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's worse now because anybody can just get up and do something. And he did it too, so I'm gonna see how I'm gonna do it.
and it, it's just like now too. It's like it's not many rules like that now. You know what I'm saying? Like anything goes now, man. You
And
got to
no
really
more
be
do's
careful.
and don'ts. Yeah.
Because I remember, man, like people didn't, you know, if you had your people with you, you might get a pass. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't gonna do that. They want to do something to you, but you got your mother with you or your grandmother and stuff like that. Shit. Ain't no passes now, man. Like motherfuckers,
They see you.
you know what I mean. It goes how it goes. So that's rough too, man.
Yeah, that was sad what happened to the girl with the kid and I think that, at the end of the
That's what
day,
I'm saying.
that was an innocent life that got taken away, and her kids will never get a chance to grow up and see a future. So, that's a
I'm,
no, that's a no. Like, that's when you see like that on the news. Oh yeah, it got to be a change now. Like,
for
and
real,
you
man.
see, like, when they stand around and not gonna do anything about it, man. You can't even blame
But
the mayor.
but but
What can the
but
mayor do so much to try to protect the city? I realize that everything starts within the home.
yeah, too. But at the same time, man, a lot of programs, man, they took away, man. They
Oh yeah,
took
like the
away a
parks
lot of
like us.
programs to really give the kids something to do, man.
Hmm.
Like squeegee thing, man. Right now people want some. Yeah, we the squeegees is gone and all that, but now that's gonna turn to something else.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause that was a way that they could make money, even though there was some dudes doing that. But a lot of times it wasn't the kids though. It was like these are like these dudes like 19 and shit and like do some stupid
Like
stuff, beat
grown men.
cars, stuff like yeah, they'd be them the ones be doing stupid stuff. It wasn't the kids though. Like now the kids gotta suffer. The ones who can't get a job. You know what I mean? Just like back when, kids were taking be at the supermarket helping with bags. That don't happen no more either.
Yeah, they
You know
just
what I'm
stand
saying?
let people carry the bags or old person, anybody.
Hmm. And you give them and you tip them. You know what I'm saying? That used to be a big thing, man. Like help carry the bags. I had a few of my homeboys I went to school with used to, they were doing it. This is before they got off, and what I told you they got off into.
Yeah.
They'd be helping with the bags, man.
They used to look out like, oh, you want dinner? I'll cook you some dinner, baby. Cook you dinner,
You
everything.
don't
Like
have that.
$5.
Yeah. Yep, you don't have that no more.
Yeah, it's too
You don't
many.
have that no more either.
It's like nowadays people mindset is like kind of backwards. Like it's like they bashing the real, but appreciate no that yeah bashing the real and they praise the fake.
Sad as it is, man. That's true. Sad as it is, man. That's true. That's true. But it's designed that way. You know what I'm saying? Like if they really wanted to stop all this stuff, they can. But it's designed that way. You know what I mean? Our people, our officials and stuff, man. Like, and then also, like I said, a lot of stuff, man, we don't be knowing.
Hmm.
Just like I was talking about last time. You know what I'm saying? When we was talking, offline, we were talking. About how you got to get to know your officials. You know what I'm saying? Like before you get to voting, get to know
Hmm.
your officials, man. You know what I'm saying? Like so that way you know if they voting in your interest because it's important that they vote in your interest. Every other group do it. Why not us? Yeah, schools ain't. You know what I mean? They cutting schools. uh, Every time I'm hearing about they to close down a school and stuff like that, man. It's shit it's meant it's meant, man, for that. It's sad that people like that, but it's meant they trying to take back their city.
Right. Can, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, my bad. Somebody was trying to call. But anyway, what did you was talking about yeah, like the and not to cut you off, but how you feel like do you like Van Scott and like Westmore? How you felt like it's good to see brothers that's in power that have some position of power. So I tip my head all the time, but I feel like they agendas are different. Not like agendas, but the way they see things are a bit different. Because I don't know this Westmore guy at all. Like I mean, I'm hoping the best
And
for
that's
him. The best for him.
and that's what I was just saying a minute ago. Like I don't know too much about him other than he wrote a book. I know his book. I've
Yeah.
seen his book before. The Other West. He wrote a book where he talking about a dude with his same name was locked up, and then he was, what I mean, two different type people, the same name, and then what happened to them. But I don't know too much about them even. That's bad. 'Cause we supposed to know everything about who we voting for. You don't just vote just to be voting. These old people will tell you that, like, man, your people, it was a long time our people fought to vote. Oh man, know what you voted for, man. Have
Yeah.
this, have voting with a direction. Everybody else do.
Mm.
The words have vote with direction. Find out what's going on, man. Like
Hmm.
how many wins they had, what are these people did trying to come in, and I mean on both sides, what they done for your community.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm,
And
they gotta just
it was
stop talking. Like
whatever.
these city officials, the guys to stop talking and just do it. Cause
Hmm.
it's not getting the city nowhere. They just collecting checks and that's it.
Pretty much,
Most of that stuff, all money
just doing,
grabs.
you know, they
You
just
see,
doing a job that they supposed to do for the people they supposed to do it for, and um, you know, forget everybody else.
you'll see people running
Get their
district.
pay.
You'll see people running districts,
Mhm.
right? And the whole time they'll be like on some other stuff. Like they'll like, oh, vote for me. I'll be your district, and that's they out Rockville, Maryland, nice house. Never come back really.
Never come back. And like I said, and they doing whatever the establishment want them to do.
Hmm.
They goes have it, and they okay with it. They'll sign off, to the detriment of everybody that's in the city, just for their pockets. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. It's crazy, man. I just hope that everything turns out for the best, because I feel as though it definitely needs to be more like they need more better guidance, better leaders for the city. The school system, that's I don't know. I mean, it's looking there. I'm glad they fixing the buildings up now because when we was going to school and in our generations, it was crap, man. It looked like
Hmm.
crap. Old textbooks, not the the right learning subject as far as like wanting to put students
These
in the
books
best
from
situation.
books from the 70s and the 80s. We in
Yeah,
the 90s. We read books from the 70s and 80s.
yeah.
People still had old bell bottoms on in our books.
Mm, mm,
we
mm,
got we got on all the clothes that we got on, the major damage and stuff like that. That way they got bell bottoms on them books.
mm, mm,
So
mm.
I mean you can't really you ain't really take it as serious as you can because it's no relation. Yep.
Mm, mm, mm. That's crazy, man. So,
Them old McGraw books.
mhm. So, one thing, well, Cash Flow, I know I can't be on all day like I want to, but anything you want to say to like the youth or anybody that's watching this, because I feel as though when you tell stories, people will love to hear what you got to say. And like I said, you one of my top subscribers. Like you came across my page and you seen how hard a brother was working, and you happen to run
Yes,
across my
indeed.
video. What's your take, man? As far as like anybody that's watching this,
Anybody that's watching this, man, you know, right now it's just me. You know what I'm saying? But y'all got stories too. And I want to hear y'all point of views too throughout the city, man. So anybody to run across this, start telling your story because that's important to get. That's our way. That's other ways we can get back to the city too.
mm,
Let people know how it used to be, and that gives ideas to others too. So also for the youth, man, best to, what can I say, man? As for the youth, man, you might the cliche thing of staying in school and all, man, but the best thing to do, man, is if you got whatever that you anything that you like doing, even as if it's a hobby, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Do that because that's what makes you money. And if you don't have that, then get yourself a nice little trade because we need people that people that IT is making money. People driving the
right.
trucks, they make money. Shit, my cousin, man, he doing real. I got a cousin doing real good, man, with the trucks. Proud of him. You know what I'm saying? And hey, you know what I'm saying? And his name is Dutch too, just like I had a cousin too. But anyway,
Shout out to Dust too. That's my people's man. Shout out to
yeah, yeah,
Dust,
yeah,
man. Dust the
yeah. Shout out
technician.
to
If
him,
you
man. I
watching
watch
this,
his.
man, shout out
I
to
like his
Dust.
content, man. I like his content, man.
Turn on them
Like
jails.
he
I'm
got
gonna bring him
he
on
got some
next.
good
Don't worry,
stuff.
man, I'm gonna do a live soon again. That's gonna be funny, man.
Oh, yeah,
Cause him
I'm be
definitely got some
watching.
stories together too. We got some stories
I'm
together.
trying to tell you. I'm be right there watching it too,
I
cause I
appreciate
watch his TikToks all the time. But
it.
to the youth, man, like where you at right now, man, it doesn't determine where you gonna go, and don't let it. You understand? Don't let what's going on right now. All you do work on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Keep your head down, work on yourself. Don't worry about nothing. Don't worry about no other distraction, no BS of people trying to get you into. Keep your head focused on what you need to focus on. Before you know it, man, shit, you be larger than what you could even. You be larger than whatever you could even imagine, man. You just gotta stay focused. You know what I'm saying? Stay focused. You can do it. Ain't no impossible in it. You can do it. Ain't no damn excuse either. Especially now that they got all this new technology they got out now, man. Like
It's easier to find resources. Like you have to
way
get up
easier
and
than
just
it.
do it. Like don't
Cause I
talk
remember.
about it. Like young man, young woman, anybody that's struggling, like don't talk about it. Just do it. Because when you do it,
That's
you're
right.
gonna see results. You know.
That's right. That's right. Cause I
Ain't
remember,
nothing,
man.
there's nothing in life that you're gonna pray for and that's gonna fall in your lap. You gotta put the work into a certain degree. So I think people say
Exactly.
everything is given. That's not really. You have to earn it. You know, you have to earn for you to give it. You know, so if people gotta
Mhm.
just know the difference between things, you know, really sit back and manifest what you want to do with yourself, and life is for what you make it. You know, be fearless.
Mhm.
You know, I try to be fearless mentally. You know, especially mentally. You gotta be fearless mentally now because there's too much distractions out here. You know, it's easy to get pulled away from what you need to get done. So,
That's right.
like, you know,
One thing. Mm.
it be times on here I don't fight making video, but guess what? I gotta keep doing because I love it. I love making video. Man, I took a little week vacation like last week, something like that. When the Ravens lost,
Mm-hmm.
man, I was like, man, I make these. I will go. I know. I go at 4 o'clock. I dropped three. I made 3 videos in like 30 minutes, easily three
Mm-hmm.
videos in 30 minutes, and because
Mm-hmm.
that consistency is what gets you
That's
take
key.
you a long way. I started with 3 subscribers, and look where I'm at now, and I'm still growing. I'm not looking for no overnight success. I don't care if I got 1,000 subscribers. I don't care if I don't get a monetized. At the end of the day, this is history. We all have history that you have to lay down for yourself.
And shoot, some things, man. Shoot, some things, man. It's therapy for people, man. Like getting out these stories. Even though we talking about the city, there's certain things is like it's good to just be able to get out, man. Like, cause a lot of people died and got it in their head. Mental illness, man. For us as a people in particular, man, it's like it's big. So we need outlets like this to where we can go and talk and let go, man.
Yeah, being in the wrong city can definitely stunt your growth, man.
Hmm.
Like literally,
Hmm.
all it takes one bad decision. You could be doing 50 years, or you know what I'm saying. You could be pregnant by. You can get the wrong girl pregnant, and it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying. So you gotta pick and choose. Don't pick
Hmm.
your
Be
poison.
careful with that too, man.
Mm-hmm.
Also for the youth, be careful with that too, man. If
Mm-hmm.
y'all ain't, if only thing you can think of with that person is just sex, you know what I'm saying? Because At the end of the day, man, it's just more confusion, man. When you um just for sex, we failed doing that too. Our age failed. A lot of y'all younger dudes
I
do that
appreciate you
too.
for acknowledging that. It takes a real man to accept accountability than to try to be like, oh no, we did this and did that, we did this and we did that.
A lot of them will sit here lie, just like I said. A lot of them tell me, man, when we was young, we was just fighting and stuff. Like I was shooting going, man, stuff. That stuff. It's the same game. Certain parts of the game might be a little bit faster. Certain
Right.
parts of the game might be a little slower. But same game, different players. You know what I'm saying? Same game, different players, man.
That's it. That's it. The game don't change, what the players do. That's it. And like I said,
Certain
half the older
aspects
younger
of it might
generation don't respect the older
switch and
generations
change.
don't yeah.
Certain aspects might switch and change and like that, but most part it's the same story, and you get the same outcome.
Yes, sir. Definitely, man. But
Stay focused.
that's it, man. That's it. Stay focused, and if you want to get to it, you gotta get through it.
Period.
And
Period.
my man, Will, I appreciate you for coming on here, taking the time out your day. I know it's your day off, and so is mine. And sometimes we need that day off to ourselves to really relax it out and everything. So I appreciate you so much,
Hey, I
because
appreciate you having me, man.
yeah,
I appreciate
look,
you having me on your platform.
it took a little week for to get this. We was have been had this live done, but you know, the ain't had no sound to the screen recording. I was so mad. I was like, dang, like it's all good though. We on a YouTube
Yeah, man.
live. People still gonna watch this video. I'm telling you, don't think that people ain't gonna. Oh, Charlie, that ball nightclub, I had 2 views. Next thing you know, I looked at the next day, I had over 40 views. Like, damn, people
All of them.
be watching it.
Oh, and that's why if y'all new to this channel, make sure you like and you share.
Yeah, like,
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
yes, I'm gonna put this on my
Mhm.
Facebook. I'm gonna be
Tell
doing
a
that.
friend and tell a friend. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. You know how
Yes,
to say
indeed.
it.
They know the vibes, man. They know the vibes, man. They know
No
how.
vibes,
They know what
exactly.
it is. The process. And also,
So,
last thing but not least, trust the process. Trust your process. So that's going to take you a long way.
hmm hmm
You
yes,
plant your
indeed,
seeds,
Steve.
you put the water on them, you know, that's it.
You gotta be like these racehorses, man. You know, they got those shades on the side of their eye.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's because they'll get distracted.
Mm-hmm.
They got a place where they're gonna run to, and that's where you gotta go. That's how you gotta be. Don't worry about nothing else.
Mm.
Don't deviate. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All that is facts, man.
Oh, man. And anybody that's watching this, y'all hit that like button, subscribe, go comment. I definitely got to bring my man Will CashGrove here again. It'll probably be the week after. I'm bringing another guest on the channel. And that's, you know what, I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna start bringing guests on every week, and I don't mind bring you on, you know, once a week or twice. It don't matter, bro. You know,
That's
we
why
can
that's
definitely
that's
make
the
this
reason why I said
happen.
y'all tell y'all stories, man. Y'all see this? Hit them up, man. Tell your stories.
Yeah.
Them stories go by. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you that I'm gonna go even further, D. I'm gonna look you dead in the eye. I'm gonna tell y'all, yo. If you don't tell your story, they will. If
Yep.
they tell your story,
And ain't
they're gonna
nothing
leave
like
out.
telling your own story.
Yeah, they're gonna leave out stuff, and it's gonna be all messed up, man. So be here and tell your own stuff. Be important to tell your own stuff. At least before you go, people know who you are. People know your experiences, and you be surprised, man. Like people can take from your story and build on that, and
Mm-hmm.
that's giving back to the world. You know what I'm saying? If one person can hear our conversation today, and it makes them a better person, man, we done our job.
Facts. Facts, though. That's facts, man. Proof is in the pudding.
So the pudding.
The proof is in
Oh
the
wow,
pudding.
shoot. See, next time we gotta talk about some other. We talk about so much stuff
Oh,
that
yeah, we got other
offline the
things to cover.
last time.
We do.
We didn't even we didn't even get into a lot of stuff, man.
We're gonna do
that
out of
we was
town
guided
stories
to
and all
before.
that next. Don't worry. Next thing
Yeah,
I do,
yeah.
out of
Oh
town
man.
stories. You know.
Oh
But,
man. The yeah, I like to hear some of you too. Some good funny ones too.
oh yeah, we definitely
We're
gonna we
gonna
definitely
trade.
gonna we're gonna do like a part
Yeah,
two to this.
yeah, we're gonna trade it back and forth. And I ain't getting to the movies or nothing. Like we went to the movie theaters, all that stuff. We
Man,
can talk
and I
about
ain't gonna
movies.
lie, we almost 100 hours. We almost said 100 hours. We almost 100 minutes on it. So I'm like, wow, it's like a movie. We did a movie.
Yeah, I know, right? Low key, low key for real, for real. Yep. But I appreciate you having me, man. I'm trying to tell you.
Most definitely, man. Anybody, like I said, man, is watching this. Y'all stay safe. Y'all have a blessed one. My man Will CashGrove. I appreciate you, man. You already know we locked in. Outside is YouTube world, so we'll be chatting, man. Like I said, y'all stay truly gifted, man. Y'all stay lifted, man.
Yes,
Truly gifted and stay
yes,
lifted.
yes, yes,
And
yes,
that's
indeed.
just my final remarks, man. So we out here, folks. Peace out. Peace.
Peace.
All right, my good brother.
Peace. All
One.
right, man.
Capiche.
One.